Hey everybody, Mikeycat Outdoors here. So what are we doing today? I'm out here at Hawn State Park in Missouri, and I'm out here at the PickleCreek Trailhead. And there is an actual separate location down the highway called Pickle Springs Natural Area, which I've gone to before. But Hawn has a couple of different trails. They've got this like White Oaks Trail and PickleCreek Trail, and then there's these Whispering Pines Trail loops. So they got like a north loop and a south loop where you can do backcountry camping and stuff, but you do have to register online. Since COVID happened, they went to a permit system, and they have special dedicated sites that they want you to use instead of just doing dispersed camping. So I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring around here. There's two trailheads out in this area, and last time I was out here, my kiddos were little. Didn't really get to explore too much, but that might have been like 2016 or 2017. So it's been a few years, and just to refamiliarize myself with the area a little bit, I'm gonna go check it out. All right, so I got the PickleCreek Trail over there, and you can kind of see on the map there's these parking lots and stuff to come down, and this is a short little connector trail here. I got these Whispering Pines trails, got the north loop with several backpacking sites, and you got a south site down here, or south loop with several backpacking sites. And up the road, when I was coming into the park, there's a little parking lot for this White Oaks Trail, which is like I think it might be a 6-mile loop or so. I've never done that one before, but these are the ones I've heard about. Might like to backcountry camp on that. And just to give you the gist of it, it says dispersed backcountry camping no longer allowed. There's 10 designated sites. You can go to icampmo.com, or there's an 877 number there that you can call, try to register. And likewise, there's a little sign here, give you the basic rules of leave no trace. And if you want a reserved parking spot, you can pay $300 for one. All right, so just to give you an idea what else is over here, went closer to the east, and there's the Whispering Pines Trailhead over here, and I just want to kind of show you what the entrance to that trail looks like, and also what the signage looks like. There's backcountry backpacking permits here that I'll let you take a look-see at. So here you got the backcountry camping sites permits, maximum 6 people per site, check-in 3 p.m., check-out by 2 p.m. on day of departure. Talk a little bit about, you know, dogs and burial human waste and all that. So these guys, let's say B9 or something, if it's vacant, okay. Now if it's occupied, it says do not occupy unless you are the paid permit owner. So I guess you can flip that around if it's occupied. Hopefully nobody dilly-dallies around with those, but yeah, that's kind of neat. And then down here, Whispering Pines Trailhead, got a nice little creek there, a little bridge going over it. That's cute. What's in the magic box? Ooh, trail maps. So I got plenty of them here today. Awesome. Got a nice little sandy beach here, right by this cool little bridge. Look at those pretty flowers. All right, so kind of looking around here a little bit, and I got an idea of what I'm gonna try to do for today's hike. So I got this Pickle Creek Trail up here, which is the other trailhead. I'm gonna hit that because it's got a little bit more water and stuff. And I'm gonna connect onto the Red Loop, go past a couple of these back camp sites, and then try to come up here and hit this connector up past 4 and then cut back. So that should be a lot less than doing a full 6 so mile trail for the whole red, so let's see how that works. Woo! You got a lot of dang gall on you, boy. Looks almost like a monkey mask or something. It's a wild one. Big growth. Love these pine trees. Pickle Creek Trail, blazed in green. Total trail length, 7 miles one way. 40 minutes. Sure that's not 0.7 miles? 7 miles, that'd be pretty damn fast. White Oak Trail may be accessed from connectors 1 to 2. Yep. So you can get to that other White Oak Trail, but then you wind up further down the road. How wild all the access points to the water out here. All this beach sand. I think they brought it in. It's really beautiful. Beautiful. All the different types of granite out here in Missouri. You've got the pinkish purple, you've got the grays, the browns. Sometimes you get a little bit of the orange granite too. It's pretty nice. Got some pretty little fiddlehead ferns starting to sprout out here. They're good eating. Just gotta boil them, get all the toxins out. Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, this is a pretty nice trail here. The reason I chose the Pickle Creek Trailhead Trail first was because it had the creek here alongside, and I'm dressed like a pickle. And unlike Arlo Guthrie, I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. Well, actually might want a Clausen's pickle. And I don't own a motorcycle, so woohoo! But yeah, it's a beautiful trail. All the granite and sand out here. So beautiful along the water. Beautiful sky out here today. You can see how much the terrain goes up along the sides. Nice and hilly down here in the bottoms. Oh, this is a neat little place. Alright, and the Pickle Creek Trail. Trailhead parking lot. So it just kind of loops on back the way once I came. And I guess if I go this way, that's going to start taking me down towards the other loop. It's got red marker down here. Well, so since this is kind of the end of the Pickle Creek part, if you want to continue going down to the south, you can do so. Stay on the red trail, and that'll be another, I don't know, said the whole loop was 6 miles. There's supposed to be a cut through that probably take 3 or 4 miles to do that route. I don't know, but may or may not be as much water along that part. But this part here is really nice with all the scenic spots that you can just kind of diverge off, go the water. It's great. But like I say, probably like 0.7 miles or so in, and then you got to do the same back. So say 1.5 miles round trip or so. It's not too bad. Dilly-dallying a bunch. Probably been on trail 1.5 to 2 hours so far. Just straight hiking through wouldn't be a problem, get through a lot quicker. But taking photographs and resting and all that stuff, take your sweet time on this trail, but it's a beauty. So if you want to continue forth, head on down, and if not, head back to the parking lot. Whee! Cheese balls! Alright, so I'm up here. Got a couple trail markers for Whispering Pine Trail. White Oak Trail goes off that way. And that'll take you over to that other parking lot down the road. And then Connector Trail 1 also goes that way. We're going to head that way, continue on Whispering Pines. Got some really pretty rocks out here. Hello. Oh yeah. You too. Nice little rock shelf over there. So yeah, I've been passing by, actually getting passed by because I'm slow taking all these photos and videos and stuff, but there have been quite a few folks, old couple families, mom and her daughter, all sorts of folks out here past the end of the PickleCreek trail. So it's really nice out here. Looks like I'm at kind of a Y. So all these little things that jut off to the creek while you're near the creek. And then, oh, it's gonna be fun to see the campsites. Neat little rock cavern there. Right along the creek. Cool beans, campsite number 1. Let's check this place out. So, looks like there's a steel fire ring over here. Couple logs, cleared out area. That's not too bad. So you have a nice fire. Looks like they need to clean the ash out a little bit. But out in here, it's cleared out. You can put a few tents. A couple spots, maybe you could do hammocks. Trees are kind of so-so in here, but yeah. Looks like a gnawed-off beaver tree. I think somebody just broke that or whatever. I don't know. Kind of neat. Wow. That sucker's like flirting with disaster. Whew. Still got a little bit of a base. And got a cute little spider on there too. Hello, Mr. Spider. Wow. All right, Whispering Pine Trails. Continuing on, White Oak Trail, Connector Trail 2. So that's Connector Trail 2 there. And so I'm gonna continue on down the trail here and see what I can see. Got some folks hiking up there on top. It's kind of wild. A lot of people out here on trail today. So it looks like the sign for campground number 3 going down here near the stream. Let's check it out. Well, walking down here through the woods, trying to find spot number 3. So, thinking this is it because I see an arrow up here. There's the magic arrow. It's a long trail to get back to a campsite. Woohoo! Campground number 3 out here. A little bit of a walk off the main trail. Kind of made me wonder for a bit if this was the connector trail or what this was, but it's kind of nice. A lot of little trees here grouped together. Got some rocks to sit on. A few logs, fire pit. Little creek right nearby here. With the right weather, you could get some good water out of that. Kind of nice. Nice little boulders and stuff out here near the entrance. Kind of neat. back into the piney woods, where it'll do me some good. Woodity wood, wood, wood. So I'm out here in the long piney woods. Went past site 3. Gonna eventually hit that connector trail at some point, I hope. And I think site 4 is up on that. If the time is right, maybe I could do the whole red loop, but I'm gonna play it by ear. Originally I just figured I'd do the cut up. Oh, but it's so beautiful out here right now. The light's hitting the trees. Got all these nice little highlights everywhere. It's great. This is beautiful. Woohoo! Whispering Pines Trail. Red, the South Loop. Primitive camp. See the number 3. Must be connecting trail number 3 there, and I think that's where I'm gonna end up going. Primitive camp and picnic area parking lot. So that's where that all goes. Looks like there's some more trailage down here. It winds around off to the I want to say that's south down there, but yeah. So if you stay on this, the red loop and the blue loop kind of merge together for a little bit, and then that'll just keep going on. That's another, I don't know, I think it was 3.5, 4 miles maybe, whatever it said back there at the trailhead. So I'm here on the Connector 3 trail, so that's gonna continue on through these piney woods and end up down to, I think, campsite 4, and then eventually head back, cut back up closer to the entrance. That is the number 3! Ooh, got some signage here. So there's no hiking that way. Go off this way. All right. Gotta turn to the right. For any of you that are old enough to remember the old Rick Moranis movie, Strange Brew, something I've always wanted to do in the woods. Yeah. I think the Great White North, but that's still great. So I got a tent camp over here, and off to the right I got number 3 there on the tree, so I'm gonna head that way in a bit. I'm gonna check out this little campsite first, see what it's about. So this is interesting. There's a no hiking sign here, and earlier when I had to turn right, that's the trail, I guess, that used to come right down through here. And I got campsite number 4 right here. Now this looks like a nice wide area. Oh yeah, man, you could fit a big party of people out here. All cleared out. Little rock wall, another metal fire pit, and this one's got plenty of firewood already cut up. That's nice. Some bigger logs over there. Yeah, this is a sweet one. This is so pretty out here. Moss covered rocks. The valley down there. That's nice. Looky here. Missouri prickly pear cacti. Ooh, and a baby one. That's cool. You normally see these in Illinois. They're here in Missouri too. Cool beans. All right, got up here to another sign. Pickle Creek Trail, Whispering Pines North Loop. Still got the red markers here. Picnic area parking lot. So that's the way I'm gonna go. So it's kind of neat. So this one Looks like it says Whispering Pines North Loop, Pickle Creek Trail, and Whispering Pines South Loop. So, yeah, I guess maybe this is another part of the North Loop here. Kind of wild-mannered. Ooh. Nice little drop here. Little Pickle Creek down there in the valley. Oh, that's nice. All these white dogwoods blooming everywhere. That is sweet. Looks like there might be a road or something down there. Man, it's beautiful out here. So I don't think I'm too far away from the parking lot at this point. I think I just pretty much got to go back down to the bottoms. I see something that looks like maybe a road or a trail off in the distance, and I know it's not too far according to the map where I'm going to end up hooking up with that bridge. So it's been pretty cool being out here. Weather's nice. It's low to mid 50s. It's supposed to get down to like 30s tonight. I had a cool front come through for the past few days, and I got my little Canuck Outdoors Vesica collapsible bottle here, made out of TPU. What's interesting, I've had this thing for a couple of years, haven't really used it much. It has sitting in a box, and it's looking a little yellow. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had any trail water or anything in it that I know of. But yeah, kind of like, huh, looks pretty dingy looking, but it's all good. I figured this would be nice because it would collapse down in my pack a little more, and I left all my big stuff in the car, and it's been a pretty good day hike. If I had more time, it's already like 6:30. I've probably got an hour and a half left of daylight right now. I could try to venture out on the rest of that trail, but without having my headlamp and water filter and other stuff with me, nah. I'd be walking in the dark for hours without anything. You know, it'd probably take another 2.5 hours to do the rest of that, I would think. But I don't know, could be surprised. But I started out here, I want to say, I think I got down here around 1-ish. By 2, I was probably on trail, if even that. And then just dilly-dallying around, taking a lot of photos and videos and stuff, and it slows me down. But once I got into the piney woods, really got the hustle, and you know, I'm surprised there's a lot of people out here. But once I got to this part where the cut-through trail was, there's really nobody else on this trail. So I think most of the people just stayed on the Pickle Springs part of it, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. Encourage you, if you ever come out here to Missouri, you just come down 55, and then I think eventually you hit Route O and take that down, and then there's like, I don't remember what the number of the road was, but it'll take you down this way, Hawn State Park, and then the actual Pickle Springs part is further down the road a ways, a couple miles down the road. But so I'll try to do that one on another day. That's where I originally wanted to go, but I wound up here, and I'm like, hey, while I'm here, I'll take the opportunity. I got to see the backcountry campsites, which was cool. I've always wanted to see what they look like out here, so I definitely like to camp and all that. Maybe take a little helper and a friend out here and make a good weekend trip of it. So I'm gonna probably call this a wrap pretty soon, so I'll see you when I get down there close to the trailhead. Dun dun dun, lecture time. Stop! This area has been damaged because people have traveled where they shouldn't have traveled. Yeah! Plants have been destroyed and soil has been washed away. I don't see any soil left. Oh my God, it's all been washed away. Please allow this area to recover by staying on trail and letting it take a nap. Thank you. You're welcome. Stay on the trail. And got the bridge down here. beautiful out here. Nice little rock shelf out here. Well, I got one more little bridge here, which is right at the trailhead, left across, and then I'll be done with this section. So sometime I'm gonna probably do that other part of the Red Loop, and yeah, it's gonna be fun times. Wee doggy. Back here at the trailhead. Cool beans. So, yeah, total trail length 9 3/4 miles, 9 hours 45 minutes if you do the whole shebang, red and blue. North loop 6 miles, 6 hours. South loop 3 3/4 mile, about 3 3/4 hours. So I would say I probably did 3 to 4 miles of that north loop, and then did a little bit at Pickle Creek, which kind of coincided with the north loop a little, but pretty cool beans, man. Hopefully you like what you've seen. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you're notified of new content when it becomes available, and I'll catch you again in the outdoors. As always, thanks for watching. I think I found Stonehenge. Meow.